What's going on, people? Tough one, right? Man. Um, yeah, man. This game I always felt like was gonna be tough, man. Kind of tricky, more tricky than anything because we know how Carolina plays us and the type of team they are, and they're coming off a really big win in New England last week, and you know we had a roller coaster ride ourselves. We had a really good start to the season. When the first couple of games where you know people counted us out. It didn't look like it was going to be. Looked like we were going to go 0-2 when the schedule came out. You know what I'm saying? And then we had a game against Atlanta where we played them really well. Just came down to the last play and we didn't get it. A lot of people still feel like we won that game. I do too. But and then we go to Minnesota last week. We had to respond to that. What happened? At the end of that game, it was an emotional follow-up game, and we won a close but tough street fight division game against Minnesota. And I gotta say, man, it looked like that game took a lot out of the Lions. Like it looked like it carried over into this week. When you play a game like that in the division, man, sometimes you just come out flat, man. I mean, this ain't a division game, but I mean, it is a very important game towards the conference. It's a fellow NFC team that's looking to make the playoffs or looking to go back to the playoffs. In Carolina, they missed it last year, Super Bowl hangover year for them. They look like they're hungry again. And that's why I said it was going to be tricky because the way Carolina, I'll start with the offense. The way they play where it's very hard to defend them because you don't know what's coming. They keep you honest at all times. They got these scat backs. They got this Christian McCaffrey. Then they still got the forgotten one, in my opinion, James Stewart, who's still at his age. I mean, this guy is just so fucking old. It seems like he's been playing in the league forever, but he just still gets it done. I mean, I remember when him and D'Angelo Williams first came into the league. They came into the league not too long after Steve Smith came into the league, and I remember that the Jake Delhomme Super Bowl team and all of that. Stewart's still getting it done, man. He had a few good runs in this game that made a difference. Cam Newton was just looking hungry. And the receivers were stepping up. That was the biggest thing. I think the receivers stepping up today. They get some. He was throwing it high to them. He has these big ass receivers, and he was throwing high to them, and he was getting there. Christian McCaffrey. The most sickening thing is that Christian McCaffrey didn't do anything against anybody else, but against us, he looks like the guy that people thought he was going to be when he got drafted. And I just knew. I said, watch Christian McCaffrey have his first good game against us. It just always happens against us. We always give people their first good games, man. And then Ed Dixon. Ed Dixon set the tone early. He set the tone early. He smacked us in the mouth early on, and we couldn't get back up. You know what I'm saying? So offensively, man, it's just so hard to play them because Scam Newton, he gonna run with the football. It's hard, man. It's hard defending them, but I think for the Lions, they don't see Carolina often either. They don't see us often, but we don't see them often, and it's kind of hard to game plan against a team like that because when you don't see them that often, it's like because really. I think for the Lions, too, they haven't seen an offense or a quarterback like this that could run. Like, look at the first 4 games. Look who we got. Carson Palmer slow ass. Eli Manning slow ass. Matt Ryan slow ass. And Case Keenum slow ass. Those guys, all we had to worry about for them was his passing the football. With Scam, you don't know when he's going to run. You don't know when he's going to do these little trickery plays. And that's what they were getting away with today. They were keeping our team honest. And we hadn't faced somebody like that this season yet. So I think for the Lions, this was a different kind of game for them. And they were getting tricked today. They were getting, they're getting tricked today. I really think they were getting tricked today. But I'll go back to the defense later because I don't really think the defense had a bad game. It's my opinion. I don't think they really had a bad game. I think it had more to do with the offense. Let's go on that side of football because that's where the problems are at today. As you can see in my title, I said the offense is ass. And that's where we're going to put our frustration towards. Because I made my advice video for those of you that watched that video a couple of weeks ago. My advice video to you guys to get, to move on from that hard loss. The one thing that I kept mentioning in that video was how disappointed I was with the offense and how I was not liking it. 2 weeks later, nothing has changed. We still seeing the same problems that we've been seeing really since Caldwell been here in 2014. This ain't new. If you're a Lions fan, you know this ain't new. This ain't new. You probably thinking, you're probably not thinking about going that far back to 2014, but it's actually been a problem since Caldwell been here. Because it's called the C word, conservative. And the last thing you want to be in the NFL is conservative. You do not want to be a conservative football team in the NFL. All right. You want to mix it up. What I would recommend in the NFL, you want to be more of a balance. You want to be a little bit conservative and you want to be aggressive. You want to balance it out, though. You don't ever want to just be one or the other. Because also being too aggressive can get you in trouble. That was how our offense was under Linehan. We were too aggressive. Now we're too conservative. We have never found that middle ground. And that's the next evolution for our offense, is that they need to find a middle ground. They need to be somewhere between conservative and somewhere between being aggressive. Right now, they're nowhere close to aggressive and they're too conservative. And it's frustrating because I think like every time we get a lead, it seems like we take our foot off the gas pedal. We don't just run the score up on teams. One thing I love seeing in the first game of the season when we beat the Cardinals was when we was up 21-17. We didn't feel comfortable with that. What did Stafford do? He threw it up to Kenny Golladay and he said, fuck this shit. Let me throw it up to you. You go all the way and take that and go get the touchdown for us. To me, that's what won the game. What we got with Killebrew after that interception he took to the house after that was just easy money. But that made the difference in that game. And somehow, some way, it seems like this offense forgets about little moments like that, and they don't carry it over into these kind of games. These type of games, you got to be ready to step up and win. Because Carolina don't give a fuck about what the hell we was doing the first 4 weeks of the season. They don't. I could tell they did not give a fuck what we were doing the first 4 weeks of the season. And the Lions came out so flat on offense today, it just pissed me the fuck off. Because that's why I'm not even going to be getting on the defense. Because I know the offense is the reason why the defense was looking shaky today at times. It's because they had their ass out there way too much. I haven't looked at the time possession stat yet, but I bet you Carolina just dominated that fucking category. We only committed one fucking penalty, but somehow we still was down 27-10. Once again, this offense just does not move. They're pedestrian as hell. They walk down the field. They don't run down the field. They walk down that goddamn field. Now, people want to say the offensive line was bad and all that. You know what I saw today? I saw receivers not getting open. So what happens is when a receiver doesn't get open or receivers don't get open, guess what Stafford has to do? He has to hold the ball a little longer to see if somebody can get fucking open. And what happens is you overextend your fucking offensive line, the rush gets through, he's sacked. That's what happened today. That's what happened last week. And you know what? That tape is out there now. This is what teams going to try to do to us every week. This is what the Saints going to probably try to do to us next week. They know if they could sack Stafford more than 5 times, they're going to put us in a position where they shut the offensive game down. This is why the Lions need to make this change right now while they're still ahead. You need to there's a clear change. It's an easy change. Because I don't feel like the offensive line been actually playing that bad. It might look like it, but that's not actually the case. What teams are doing, they're sending everybody because they know one thing. The receivers can't get open for shit. They can't get open for shit. Look, man. I know a bad offensive line when I seen one. And what we saw in 2015 was a bad offensive line. This ain't nowhere close to being the 2015 offensive line. It's not even close to being last year's. And last year was an improved from the 2015 team. Now, the offensive line does get beat at times, but what's happening is, so what people don't see is this. There's 5 offensive linemen, right? All 5 offensive linemen are going to defend at least 5 defensive players, right? 5 rushers. So if a defense is bringing 8 or 9 fucking people, how are they going to defend 8 or 9 fucking defenders? You need extra blockers. All right? So that's when you know it's not the offensive line fault. You know it's the offensive line fault when there's only 5 people rushing and people are still getting through. That's not what's happening on this team. People are getting to our quarterback when they rush about 8 or 9 motherfuckers on the defense. 7 or 8 or 9 motherfuckers. That's when that shit happens. When you overload like that, that's what's going to happen. You could have the best offensive line in the league, and that shit that you saw today and last week is still going to fucking happen. That shit's still going to fucking happen. So that's why I said, offensive line, was it bad? No. And I'm not bailing the offense out by calling it that. Because I've already, I've seen some Lion fans say offensive line was trouble. And what they're doing is they're bailing out the real fucking problem. That's because the receivers can't get fucking open. That's the real top problem. It has been a problem with this Lions team since 2014. Okay? For those of y'all who truly are fans of my channel who've been here before 2016, what video did I make last year? It was my first video of the season before training camp. I made a fuck Calvin Johnson video, right? What did I say in that video in particular? What video did I tell you guys to watch inside of that video? Now, that video's no longer up on YouTube. I'm not talking about the video I made. I'm talking about the video that I directed you to. It was a video of the 1990 Rams start of their season that year against the Baltimore Ravens. I was showing you how the Lions offense could be like the St. Louis Rams of 1999 because of the talent that we have. You want to know why we're not seeing that? 2 reasons. Number 1, receivers not getting open. Number 2, bad play calling. And actually it's 3. Number 3, not being aggressive enough. That was an aggressive offense. They made the right play calls. They made the game look easy. Marshall Faulk did a lot. He caught the ball and he ran the ball effectively. And they had Holcomb, who was a fullback. He was making a difference. With this offensive group, they're just not getting it done. At all. Okay? They're not getting it done. And it starts with play calling. It actually starts with play calling before we get to the receivers. Jim Bob Cooter has been awful to start this season. He has been awful. He's been awful. He seems way over his head right now. I don't know what's going on, but he's calling some bad plays. And it's not all on him. Every time I get on Jim Bob Cooter, I'm going to get on Caldwell because it's actually his call from the start. Caldwell is the reason why this offense is conservative. It's his call why this offense is conservative. Because he's holding shit back. You know what the most frustrating thing about this game was? Towards the end of the third quarter, it was our best chance. If we were going to make that full comeback, it was our best chance to do it. Because we really needed to start back in the third quarter because we were already down by 3 scores. They decided to start it in the fourth, and I knew they were going to run out of time because of it. So this is what happened. And I don't know if some of y'all remember this when y'all was watching the game. I might bring it back up to y'all attention. It was a 3rd and 1. Right? 3rd and 1. Y'all probably now know what I'm talking about. It was a 3rd and 1, and what did they do? Before this play happened, I've been calling for the Lions to throw it deep, right? Throw it fucking deep. It's a 3rd and 1. So what you need when you get a 3rd and 1, you only need 1 fucking yard. And this guy throws it deep on a 3rd and 1, bro. And it was to Ebron. He was double covered, and it was Ebron who's a liability on this offense right now. I was like, you can't get no shittier than that with the play calling, bro. And then 4th and 1, they decide to run the goddamn ball, and Zenner gets fucking stuffed. How ass backwards is that, bro? Me and Sean talked about that play for 10 minutes, bro. When I called him earlier. We talked about that shit for about 10 fucking minutes, bro. Third and 1, you now decided to pass it deep when you didn't need to. You just needed 1 yard. And then you want to run it on 4th down to get stuffed, man, knowing how Carolina was setting up too. Carolina had everybody and their mother on that goddamn line, bro. We was not getting through. Oh my God, bro. I tell you, man, it was so fucking frustrating, man. That's when I just knew. I said, we ain't winning this fucking game, bro. We ain't winning this fucking game. I said they ass backwards on the play calling, bro. You could have been tried to launch a big one earlier in the fucking game, bro. Why you do it at that point? When you only need 1 fucking yard. Look, man, early in the game they had the dropsies, a couple of big drops, but they ain't really dropped it ever since then. So I kind of took my attention off of that shit. Even though Ebron, man, look, y'all been doing the shit talking to this dude. I'm not even going to get on that dude right now because we already know what it is with him. But, man, oh, man. Man. Play calling was just horrible, man. It seems like they're only effective in the 4th quarter for some reason, man. I don't know what it is why they can't do 4 quarters of football the way they do. Or even a week against the Giants, remember? They started out so well in the first half. You know what I'm saying? They came out firing. Why can't they do that consistently? These receivers gotta learn how to get open, man. They gotta learn how to get open, man. That to me is a fundamental problem. That is a fundamental problem. They gotta learn how to get fucking open. Because it frustrated me so much in this game, in particular, because I kept on saying one of the key things about this game, we were gonna have a really good passing game. And I knew that was gonna kill us if we did not pass the football effectively. These guys got to learn how to get open. We faced one of the worst secondaries in the NFL. No Kirk Coleman. Weak ass fucking corners, weak ass safeties. Carolina's secondary is abysmal. They have not been the same ever since Josh Norman been there. And nothing changed after this game. I think who said that? Was it Eric the Lion fan or Nomus who said that the line? It was one of those two guys. I was watching a few videos just before I did this one. The linebackers are doing a lot of coverage too. And we know like Luke Kuechly, he's pretty good coverage linebacker. Him and Thomas Davis, man. Um, so I thought that even though they were doing a good job covering, I still don't think that actually made a difference. Because we've done this against every defense. We just can't get fucking open. And that is a real fucking fundamental problem. That's a fundamental problem. Not getting open. Because it ain't like our receivers are slow. It ain't like our receivers can't get open. What it is, they don't know how to get away from corners holding them a little bit. They're not juking them good enough. They're not doing the fundamental things to get open. That's something that they absolutely got to work on in practice this week. That is, you do not even want to step on the football field again with this same problem. But this has been a problem since Caldwell been here though. I've noticed guys just can't get open. It don't matter what receivers are out here, guys can't get open. It's almost like the coaching is so bad on that. Like that's something, I don't know what the fuck Caldwell doing with that fucking part of the coaching, but he need to fix that. Because we ain't going nowhere this season. We gonna lose to the Saints. We gonna go 0-3 if we keep playing like this on offense, man. Motherfuckers not getting the fuck open. I don't know how many times Charles Davis. This is why I said it's not Carolina secondary doing a good job covering. Charles Davis pointed this shit out like, what, 2 or 3 fucking times? Guys can't get open. Some of this might have to do with but you know what, no, because, okay, in the Rams game back in 2015, not last year's Rams game, when they were still in St. Louis, I remember in that particular game, guys couldn't get open in that fucking game. It kind of brought me back to that game and the changes that they made for New Orleans the following week. Now, New Orleans don't got nowhere near the same defense that they had in 2015, or not even last year. So it's going to be kind of tough. That's why this team needs to jump on that shit now, or you're going to have to use that bye week to do that. Because I'm telling you right now, Steelers and Packers, they ain't going to be waiting for your ass to try to fix this fucking problem. If we get open, I'm telling you, if we get open and find a way to get guys open, Stafford isn't getting sacked more than 2 or 3 times in the game. He's not, because he don't have to hold on to the goddamn football that long. Stafford literally can't throw the football because he know he gonna get fucking picked. He know he gonna throw it into a dangerous situation. It's gonna get picked. Now, young Stafford would have went on ahead and threw the bitch, and it would have got picked off in 7 the other way or some shit. But he's smarter now. He knows he needs to hold on. And I think he's just taking sacks because he doesn't want to get it picked off. And that's why I'm saying, like I said, when Shaq Thompson was getting off today, there was no one, like Greg Robinson was not doing bad. Like, I saw Greg Robinson holding this dude. I saw him blocking this dude. On the left side, they had no blockers. Fells was on the other side. You had no blockers on this side. Like on the one play where they got the Zenner. Zenner wasn't even out in front of this guy. By the time Zenner tried to block this guy, it was too late. Because Zenner was still in the backfield with Stafford, getting in his fucking way. So, another fundamental problem that we're having, why is Michael Roberts not out there? Why is he not out there, man? For real, why is he not out there? At least for blocking, at least. We could use this guy so badly, at least in the blocking game, bro. Give Phil some help. And another thing, why did we go to Fells into the fourth quarter? Fells been balling these last couple of weeks. It's just fundamental bullshit with this team, man. I'm getting so fucking tired of it, bro. I'm getting so tired of yelling at my TV doing these fucking games, bro. And I'm always yelling at the goddamn offense because they always doing some dumb shit. The play calling has been abysmal, bro. I remember the out route to go to take, the out route to go to take. I'm like, why you even call that shit? It makes no sense. You don't have nothing set up over the middle. So the defense is not getting torn up over the middle, but you see Carolina throwing the ball over the middle, hurting our defense that way. Why can't we do that? I'll tell you, another guy that we need is Kenny Golladay, man. We need Kenny G next week, bro. We need Kenny G. We need Kenny G badly, bro. I hope he can play next week. Also, help me God, I hope he can play next week, bro. I don't even know what kind of injury he got because he got it out of nowhere, man. I don't even know where it even came from, man. All of a sudden, this nigga missing 2 games now? You know? So we need that nigga next week. We need Kenny Golladay. We need another big body target. Because I think that's another problem. When you look at Carolina, they got big body targets, man. We need a big body target, bro, out there. We need to use his 6'4". That's why Bob Quinn drafted this thing. He got that 6'4" frame. He need to play next week, man. I don't want to hear it. Stafford was getting beat the fuck up. That nigga got his ass blown up hard today. Just like last week. That's why he been limping and shit the last 2 weeks. He been getting his ass beat. Getting his ass beat, bro. So, Stafford's a tough motherfucker. This is why I'm telling Kenny Golladay, get your ass out there. I don't want to hear no excuses no more. Get your ass out there, homeboy. Get your ass out there next week. I don't want to hear none of it. You can't be more hurt than what Stafford is right now. Stafford look like he could legitimately be hurt right now. Like, that nigga looked like he was about to get killed out there. So I know if Stafford in the same game could play he played on a fucking broken finger last year and everything, bro. I know your young ass can get out there and fucking play. Kenny Golladay, no fucking excuses next week. I want to see you out there. No fucking excuses. You will disappoint me so much to the point where I will next week. I will promise your ass I will blow you up, even though you're a rookie. I will blow your ass up if you do not fucking play in this game next week. I'm going to blow your ass up. I don't play that shit. You young as fuck, get your ass out there. I've been telling motherfuckers on the movie set early in the year. All the motherfuckers that's under 25 years old, 26, 27, when they get hurt carrying that fucking equipment, I told them, get your ass up. We got a dude that's 60 years old on our fucking set, and he's still mobiling out there, and he doing this shit. I told him, get your fucking ass out there. You too damn young to be acting like you too damn hurt. If you ain't out for the season, you need to be getting out there and fucking playing. Get your ass out there. I'll tell you, man, if he don't play next week, I'm coming at this fucking ass. I might even do a separate video so his ass can watch it. I will blow his ass up if he don't play in this game next week. I'm getting tired of this shit. I'm getting tired of not seeing rookies play. Like Michael Roberts, Teez Tabor. I'm getting tired of seeing a lot of shit. Alright, I'm getting tired of seeing Jalen Reeves. Maybe not really playing, even though he started today. I'm getting tired of seeing a lot of this shit. I want to see my rookies out there. Get tired of this conservative shit from fucking Caldwell, man. I am getting so fucking tired of that bullshit. Alright. Next week, man, we got the Saints. And I told JP of the New Orleans Saints, man, he gonna give us a good week. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's sad because I don't think I got the energy. I don't think I can give them reasons why we're gonna win this game. Like I said, this is the best Saints team we've seen since 2014, man. Don't dare take this fucking team for granted. This team look like they turned shit around the last couple of weeks. This defense, I said they got better. They look better. I still think they're way better defense than what the Packers got. Packers still got, shit. 31 points to Dak Prescott. Holy shit. But yeah, man. I mean, look, it's gonna be a tough one. I want to see how this team comes out. They got to be more aggressive. They got to me, If we go 3-3, I want them to blow this fucking playbook. I want them to set that shit on fire. But this is a huge reality check today, man. This is a huge reality check that we are not a Super Bowl team. All right. We're fooling a lot of people on that shit. And it hurts because we have people buying in that are usually skeptical of us. You know, you have Mike Valenti, Kay Adams, and a few other people who were always skeptic of us, finally buying in last week. And I'm really making them look dumb. You know, and, you know, letting our man Peter Schrager look dumb. You know, so it's little things like that. Nate Burleson. I saw Nate Burleson on NFL Today. He was bigging us up. I mean, shit, man. I mean, you can't keep being passive aggressive like this. I feel that's the problem with the Lions. They're too passive aggressive, man, and they get too high after a huge win. You got to stay humble as hell. It's like Kendrick Lamar. Sit down. Be humble. You got to be fucking humble, man. You got to stay fucking humble and hungry. Because I really felt like the Lions thought they was going to win this game automatically. They had all those penalties going against the Panthers, and they got full of themselves. 10-3 lead. Wow, 10-3 lead. Fake fourth quarter comeback. Fake ass fourth quarter comeback, bro. Fake as fuck. You really lost this game 27-10. I don't give a fuck what the scoreboard says. You really lost this game 27-10. Can't be doing that comeback kid shit no fucking more. You can't be doing that shit, man. You gotta come back. You gotta come out on fire like that, man. You gotta come out on fire from the get-go. All right? I don't want to see none of that bullshit. You gotta step the fuck up. You gotta step the fuck up. Gotta step your fucking game up, man. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta be more aggressive. I think that should be the key word for this damn offense. More aggressive. More bigger. More. Let Stafford do his thing, man. He's more comfortable throwing it down the field, man. Let him do that. His best games, if you look at any of those Thanksgiving games where he be just be murdering people, what do? He throw it down the fucking field. But it has to be the right time too. You gotta have a little bit of good. You gotta have a little bit of a good balance there, obviously. But you gotta be more aggressive, man. This conservative shit ain't gonna get us nowhere. All right, I understand it's the limit to fucking interceptions and all that. I understand that, but you want to find a better balance. You can't be all the way conservative. All right, you got to be more aggressive, and guys got to get open. Receivers got to do a better job getting open, man. So this week in practice, man, you know, look, let's take this thing one day at a time, 1 week at a time. We're not a Super Bowl team. Are we a playoff team? Yeah, I still think we're a playoff team. I don't think that changes. I still think this is a pretty good damn team. I still believe this defense still looks like a very good defense. It was also very great to see Jarrad Davis out there. He got back. He started out a little rusty. That happened. He missed 2 weeks, but he started to really zone in though. You could tell that whole defense, they started to zone in the fourth quarter. I do think they had a little bit of a slow start, but also let me call out one thing though on the defense that was bad today. Or two things. George, I think this game would have been a little bit different as far as being able to get the comeback if George Johnson could have made that safety. But here's the reason why George Johnson couldn't get that fucking safety. He didn't have no help. Guys didn't try to even help him tackle. Who was that? Was that Stewart? I forgot who the hell was tackled, but it was about to be a fucking safety. That would have helped out tremendous. It would have been 27-19, and it would have just been a one-score game. Also, the Calvin Benjamin play. Let me tell y'all what happened on that one. It was man-to-man. Slay had no fucking help. Now, Slay is a shutdown quarter, but the problem is Calvin still got the fucking size, man. Calvin Benjamin still got the fucking size advantage over him. And what they should have did, should have played zone and kept everything in front of them. Because they did that previously on the drive they needed to stop the offense. I remember it was a play where Calvin Benjamin was 2 yards short of the line. They should have did the same thing, so Cam Newton wouldn't have been looking to pass beyond the chains. And we could have got off the fucking field. and they're punting the ball. We're probably going to overtime because I think Matt Brady would have got that fucking field goal. So that was a lapse, but it's all good though. But like I said, I still believe in this defense. I think that they're let's see if they have a better game next week. I mean, it's gonna be tough because you got Drew Brees in the dome. It's never easy. I don't care who's out there. They don't got Brandon Cooks no more, but it's still going to be very tough. They got a bit of a running game with Ingram. And what's that dude named Kamara? Yeah, they got some. It's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be a tough game next week, man. It really is. It really is. But yeah, it's just tough, man. But yeah, man. Let me try to get out of here, man. I need to go. I need to get to work, man. So I told Tony I'm going to come over because funny thing happened earlier today. Tony's roommate, who's a Bills fan, I told you about her before. She's a diehard Bills fan. Guess what happened with her, man? She actually, Tony told me she actually broke her damn TV. She broke her TV, bro. She broke her TV. She said it happened as soon as George Iloka got the interception off the Bengals, the end of the game. She said she broke her TV. She said because her and this new girl at the job named Maya, and I'll tell you about her because she's a bad kid. I'll tell you about Maya in a second. They were, obviously watching the Lions game in the living room, but her roommate was watching the game in the room. So Tony said she heard something like break, like she heard something break, and she went to go check out what it is. And her roommate was like, "Oh no, what did I do? What did I do?" She broke that bitch, bro. She broke that bitch. She broke the hell out of that bitch. I've been there and done that. I broke 2 TVs in my life after the Lions game, bro. I've done the same thing. I broke 2, bro. I broke 2 and many other things at the Lions games, bro. I'm getting better, though. I haven't broke anything this season. I remember last year, Tony broke a damn cable remote when I came over last year to watch the Giants game with her. She broke her damn cable remote. So these girls, they be getting mad as fuck after these losses, bro. I can't imagine how many NFL fans break their furniture, every week after games. I bet you it's like 20 to 30% of the fans breaking their shit. So like those YouTube videos you be seeing, that shit is not fake. I'm gonna let you guys know that right now. When people break their furniture, that shit is not fake. People actually be that frustrated after games, man, where they want to throw something, man. Some motherfuckers cannot control their temper. That shit was not organized. Maybe every now and then you might have somebody scripting that shit out. But more than likely, if you see some furniture getting broken, that's real. That's real fucking frustration from fans, bro. So I actually talked to her roommate, and I actually told her roommate, man, I made some nice money this past year because I was working on I worked on 4 different movies. So I've been making some nice money. I told her I would help her pay for that TV. Because I understand. I've been there, done that. I've been there, done that, and I felt bad for her because, she got her heart broken after that game, man. And, you know what I'm saying? I just felt like I didn't want her to have to pay for that TV over an NFL game. I really didn't. I really didn't. So, plus I just bought myself a TV like a few weeks ago. I got a Sony Bravia 4K, and this picture on this motherfucker is absolutely perfect, man. I can't wait until they start making more stuff in 4K, such as sport telecasts, man. I can't wait. You know what I'm saying? But I told her because I saw the prices on some of those, and since it's in her room, it only need to be like a 46 inch or something. I told her it's manageable. Those TVs ain't even that expensive no more. So, Tony said she'll chip in too, so she'll alleviate some of the costs. But I'm actually gonna go over there right now and try to pay for it tonight. while I'm over there, so I can put my credit card information in there. But yeah, man, I felt bad for her, man. She broke that bitch too, and I was surprised. I joked with Tony. I was like, Maya, I was surprised Maya didn't break your TV, and she said Tony told me she was like she'll break her ass if she would have did that. She would have broke her ass if she would have did that. But yeah, man, I'll tell y'all more about Maya in a different video. I want to get off of here, but like, yeah, Maya, she bad as hell though, man. I'll tell y'all more about her in a different video. But yeah, Maya beginning like she kind of knew, and she's actually from Detroit, and she about 18, so she a baby, but she been causing some problems in the studio though, man. She been fighting people and shit. She got into like 4 fights already. One of them, she got banned for the studio for like a week. That was like 2 weeks ago, and she got a black eye right now. She got a good shiner on her eye because one of the fights was actually a group. It was a group fight because like she's a dancer, and so it was another dancing team fighting for studio time, and they want to get the fuck out. So the whole crew they was fighting each other, and somebody blindsided Maya, and so Maya got a real good shiner on her eyebrow, and she looking rough as hell right now. Like she look rough as hell, but yeah, she got a little attitude problem though, man. But she cool with me and Tony, man. She respect me and Tony, so Tony been letting her, come over a lot, spend the night and shit like that. And she I guess she spent the night last night. I watched the game with Tony and a couple other friends last week. But this week I wanted to watch the game by myself, so I didn't go over there this week. And plus, last week I had spent the night over there, but yeah, it was rough. It was rough. At least we both won. Her roommate won. I mean, her Bills beat Atlanta last week, so it was all good last week. But this week, I'm glad I wasn't over there this week, though. Glad I wasn't over there this week. But yeah, I'm about to go pick up Tony and Maya and walk to work with them, man, because it's oh man, it's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough, man. But I still think we got a good team. But man, I see us going 3-3, man. And what I'm afraid of with this Lions team is I'm afraid of going like 3-5, man. I really am, bro, because I can see that happening with the Steelers and Packers coming up, bro. This season could spiral out of control, bro, in a second. It's like you gotta enjoy the victories when you can. The NFL stands for not for long, man. For real. I think I did a pretty good job of enjoying that Minnesota win, man. But I hate it when you get to like Friday and Saturday and the next game is coming up and you know there's a chance your team could lose and you're going to be feeling so shitty about the game that Sunday and Monday, man. These motherfuckers about to talk about it at the job, man. I don't feel like hearing about this game at the job, bro. I should have just stayed at home and worked from home, bro. I should have just did that, man. Really should have, man. But y'all stay up, man. I'm gonna close the video. I did not want this video going about 45 minutes long, man. Oh man, let me send out a couple of thank yous first, cause this is the first video I did since that advice video that I've actually talked about the game with my voice. Last week I was just doing a bunch of media videos and shit like that, and let me see here. Let me see. I'm trying to see. There's a couple of people I want to thank. Oh yeah, Dante Chase first. Dante Chase. Shout out to Dante Chase. He said he might try to make a video for the Detroit Rock City highlights. We'll see how that goes. Shout out to Dante Chase as always. East 1 LB, the immortal East 1 LB as he calls himself now. Watched a couple of his videos this week. Let me see who else. I really wanted to shout out a couple of people. I'm trying to remember who it was. Monterey Moore as always. Matthew Stafford number 9. No, Miss Johnson, thank you again, my brother, for making that video for the Detroit Rock City Highlights. Likely Phenomenon for giving me your music for it. Detroit Rock City Highlights, MKL as well. 313 JMO. Love his videos. Eric Alliance fan, I see you. Nate Belleville, you know what I'm saying? Kobe Laugh. Bruce Wayne. Who else? Dark Brown Twin, if you watching this. How you doing, my sister? Who else, man? Because it was somebody in particular I really wanted to shout out. Let me see if I can find the dude 5071, man, because he just subbed up to my channel. Shout out to him. And Hello Larry too. Yeah, Hello Larry. That's the guy. That's the guy that I really want to shout out this week. Because he helped me with an idea. I'm doing my Halloween horror mix after the Saints game. I'm gonna start working on it after the Saints game next week. He gave me a suggestion. I guess he saw like last Halloween, some people was doing like a Halloween mix of like different scary movies and stuff they was putting together. And I thought about it. Yeah, I was like, you know what? Because I'm gonna need something to fill in for How Dumb Is That Cheerleader, because we don't have any cheerleaders we're going against until the Vikings game, all the way in Thanksgiving, the Vikings and Ravens. So I said, you know what? This is perfect, man, because I could substitute How Dumb Is That Cheerleader for the Halloween horror mix. So he gave me that idea, and the first thing I started thinking about was what type of scary movies I was going to show. And I put the focus more towards female horror movies. I want to do something different. I didn't want to do the same old, same old. I want to do something different. There's been a lot of good horror movies that have come out, even inside this decade, with the killer being a female, and I wanted to go that route instead of the usual, the popular ones. I didn't want to do those movies, so I quickly called my man Carlos from the network, and he been giving me a lot of the TV shows and movies he's seen over the years on my channel. He found most of them the ones that I wanted. And I'm going to let you know right now, two of those movies that I want to show in the mix, I actually was on the set of them. I was actually on the set of them. I will not let you know which movies they are, but two of those movies I was on the set of. I was on the set of those movies, man. So I'm excited. One of the movies that we just worked on just got released. It's a horror movie that we filmed early in the year. It just got released in time for Halloween. So I'm very excited about that. Hold on, let me look. I'm trying to look something up though. Let me look something up real quick. So he gave me that idea, and I got all the movies now. I got them all. Carlos just gave me the last batch. I think it was like Friday or yesterday. He gave me the last batch. It's some huge ass files too. But he gave me the last batch. He gave me some the week before. Now I got the rest of them, so I can start putting it together next week. I have it ready for you guys before the Steelers week, which is the Halloween game for us. And like I said, thank you again, Hello Larry, for coming up with that idea. Larry has been very helpful to my channel. He actually he sort of came up with the Detroit Rock City bitch highlight thing. Not all the way, but he gave me like a little bit of perspective what I could do with highlights, and I kind of just expanded on it like I always do. So he gave me that, and I want to say shout out to a homie of mine. I can't say his name because legally he would get in trouble just like I would. But a movie of his is coming out this Friday. It's called Happy Death Day. Ironically, this movie was made down in New Orleans. Very ironically, this movie was actually made down in New Orleans. It's called Happy Death Day from Universal Pictures. It's coming out in theaters on Friday the 13th, Friday. And he was actually on the set of this movie late last year. Because I remember when he told me, he had called me up. He was on the set of that movie, and so yeah, he's actually gonna give me a free copy of that movie. He gonna hook me up. That's another reason why I can't mention his name, because he ain't supposed to do that. But he gonna give me a copy of the movie, so I got to go to the theaters and watch it. But salute to him. Good luck on the movie. I don't know how to do at the box office, but salute to him. And it was actually, and like I said, ironically, it was made in New Orleans. He's a Lions fan, so it's all ironic right now, man. I'm not going to have a good copy of it, so I'm not going to be using that in the Halloween horror mix. But if I did, I would be. I'll wait until next Halloween to do it. But believe it or not, I actually had an opportunity to be on the set of that movie, Happy Death Day, because they had sent us the information on it if we wanted to get signed up for it. Because my studio that I work for, they connected with Universal Pictures, which is releasing that movie, and a lot of other small companies, Lionsgate, Warner Brothers. Like, I know a lot of people who actually filmed It, the It movie that just came out, because they filmed that up here. So Warner Brothers and shit like that. Called it Chucky, the new Saw movie that's coming out. There was a lot of movies that I had opportunity to go film. The Snowman, that's a new movie that's coming out. It was a lot of movies that I could have had filmed or been in a set on, but I passed them up because it was lion season, so I didn't get a chance to do them. So Happy Death Day could have been one of them. So I salute dude, man, because he based down there anyways. He said he might go to that Saints game, by the way, next week too, because when I was talking to him, he said he might go down there, because I think he said he in New Orleans right now, not in Atlanta. I think he said he in New Orleans right now filming another movie. Or is he on the set of the originals? Something like, I forgot what project he said he was on. But he said he was down there right now filming something. But yeah, he gets a lot of stuff down there in Atlanta too, like down in the South, because they constantly film shit down there in the South too. So Carolina, Florida, New Orleans, just in and around Atlanta and shit like that, states around Atlanta, Tennessee and shit. So he based down there. I'm based up here in Canada, so I do a lot of shit that's in Canada. A lot of y'all don't know this too, man. I'm gonna say a movie that I was on the set on. Believe it or not, I was on the set, not full time but part time, Screen 4 when they was filming Screen 4 in Michigan. A lot of y'all don't know they was filming Screen 4 in Detroit back in 2010. They filmed that shit in Detroit. A lot of y'all didn't know that. Y'all probably could have been on the set. For those of y'all that was old enough, y'all probably could have got on. Y'all probably could have got on, bro. Y'all probably could have got on. Because it was right in y'all fucking area. They always filming movies in Michigan, bro. Y'all just don't be knowing. They be always filming in fucking... They constantly films in fucking Detroit and Michigan, bro. You know what I'm saying? They constantly film down there. Y'all know they always film up here in Canada, but they always filming shit in Detroit, man. Y'all just gotta find out. Y'all just gotta find out. And y'all can get put on. That's how I first got put on. I was just in the area, and I got put on, man. I got put on through Oakland, though, when I was living in Oakland, though. I got put on over there. Because the first project I ever filmed was actually Charmed. Y'all remember that show Charmed with Shannon Doherty, Alyssa Milano, Rose McGowan. Y'all remember that show, the one with the riches? I was actually on the set, the first ever TV show I did out there. I did Charm, and I've been getting put on ever since. I did some smaller movies before that, but that was the first big thing I did was Charm. And then I've been getting put on with so many fucking movies and shit ever since. The Replacements, Hardball, after that, like, I was getting put on with so much shit. I started doing some really big time movies after that. But I done settled down a lot in the last few years, man. I don't like traveling that much no more. So, but it was so much shit I was doing, and it was fun though. It was fun though doing it. But you know, I look back on when I was, because I rewatch screens because I'm doing the war mix. I rewatch screen. I was like, man, a lot of them girls bigger than that now. They older than that now. So I was like, man, they were so young back then. So they older than that now, man. It was kind of weird, but yeah, man. I mean, if you just like, if you just find somebody, man, you can get put on one of them movie sets, bro. You get put on one of them movie sets. So, like right now, I just actually found out there was one of the movies we was filming was a Hallmark movie. It originally wasn't a Hallmark movie. It was an independent movie that was just going to be released on home video. Or they was trying to find a streaming deal first. Hallmark ended up buying them out. And now it's a Hallmark Christmas movie. It was a Christmas movie. It's going to be coming out. It's going to be premiering sometime during the Christmas season. They gave me the date. I got to look back at the paper. They gave me the official premiere date and everything, but I forgot exactly what date it was. But it's a Hallmark movie. So that was one of the movies I made. And those movies get made quick as hell. Those like Lifetime and Hallmark movies, those movies get made quick as fuck. That's why I've been doing mostly those kind of movies lately. Because I don't have to be on the set that fucking long. But yeah, man, because I just told him that I just worked on that one. Now, I told him what the name of it was, but I can't tell y'all what the name of it is on here because legally, I'm not legally obligated to tell y'all what the name is and all that shit because I don't know who the fuck watching my videos. I got in trouble before on YouTube, before I started doing Lions video, I got in trouble once and sued. I got sued before. Real shit, I got sued before because somebody was watching my video. This is why my voice is altered and all that kind of shit, and why I don't get on camera, because of what happened back then. I actually got in trouble. I told my fans back then, because I was in a different niche. I told my fans back then what movies I was filming and shit like that, because I got real cocky. You know, I was bragging and shit about what movies I was working on. And one of the movies I mentioned, somebody was watching my video. Next thing you know, I get fucking sued. I get fucking sued for saying I was in that fucking movie and I filmed it and I showed a clip of it and everything. I got sued mainly because I showed a clip of it. But I wasn't supposed to tell nobody legally in my contract. I wasn't even supposed to tell nobody I was actually on the set of that fucking movie. So nowadays I'm real watchful about that shit now, man. I'm real watchful about that shit now. Like, you don't even see me slipping no more about that shit. You know what I'm saying? I can tell you about Scream because that was a long ass time ago. But the newer movies that I'm a part of, I definitely can't say anything about those. But every now and then they tell me that you can never tell them like what you in, you know. And it's almost like being a CIA agent, man. You can't even tell motherfuckers what you was doing and shit like that, unless you was an actor or some shit in the movie, or you was titled credited in the fucking movie or some shit. But they like to use us over and over again, you know what I'm saying? So they like to protect us from being associated with a project and then another project because they like to use us over and over again. Because they respect me. They know I do good work when I'm on these sets. They know I do really good fucking work. I do really good fucking work. So they like to use me over and over again. And I don't want to be losing opportunities, even though I could easily find some more, but I don't want to be losing opportunities because I couldn't keep my fucking mouth shut in my video. So, and I know somebody watched my Lions video because I always brag about doing Lion videos on my fucking channel, bro. So I know somebody know about this shit. So, but I did say, and my partner from New Orleans, I hope I didn't get you in trouble by saying you was on the set of that movie, bro. You know, but I didn't ever say his name, so I should be good. I never said his fucking name. I never said his fucking name, so I should be good. You know what I'm saying? But salute to you, my brother, when you watch my video. Salute. Yeah, just salute to him, man. He also works on the set of The Originals. That's another New Orleans-based show, but they film that in Atlanta, though. He does a lot of big projects, man, that's made down in the South. So that's where he located right now. I'm located up here in Toronto. He located down there in Atlanta. So right now, he said he's gonna be coming back up north in November. So I can't wait to see him, man. So shout out to him because I know he watches my videos too. So I want to make sure I shout him out as well. So like I said, again, good luck to his movie, Happy Death Day. It's coming out in theaters on Friday, man. So salute to him. But that's gonna do it, man. This video running a little long. I got How Dumb Is That Cheerleader coming up next. So for those of you that seen it already, it's the same exact episode. I didn't get a chance to work on the same cheerleaders yet. So if you already see it, you don't have to see it again unless you just want to have some fun. If you did see it, I would recommend watching it. It'll get your spirits up. I've been getting good reviews on it. People say it's funny as hell. Funny as hell. So if you're feeling down, go ahead and watch it, man. I actually I needed it after the Texas game was over. I just got to watching Will and Grace. Will and Grace is fucking funny as hell. I had to watch something. I had to watch a comedy, man. Before I got on here, man. That's why I haven't really been yelling, man, because it got my spirits down, and now it's time to go to work. So I'm gonna leave y'all. Hopefully it'll keep y'all spirits up, man. Sorry this video ran so long. I didn't think it was gonna be this long, man. I always just gotta make a long video. Gosh. All right, y'all. Peace, man. And y'all know what time it is. It's H time, bitch.
He never realized where you lost time when you crucified.
Let's play How Dumb Is That Cheerleader? In today's episode, we have guests from the Minnesota Vikings cheerleaders. And joining them in this episode will be the Carolina Panthers cheerleaders. As you're watching the second season premiere of How Dumb Is That Cheerleader? Let's get started! Let's go!
My name is Brooke. I'm from Lakeville, Minnesota, and I am a rookie this year. I realized I loved to dance when I was 3 or 4 years old. I started doing tap and jazz and little things at a local studio and just kept growing from there and had a passion for it my whole life. I fell in love with the Vikings when I was a kid. I have always been from Minnesota, love the color purple, love the sport of football, and have always just been a big follower of the Vikings, and I'm so excited to be an even bigger supporter of it now. Someone that inspires me is my mom. She is the most driven woman I've ever met in my life. She never takes no for an answer. She goes above and beyond in everything that she does and has really motivated me to be the best version of myself. My favorite part of the stadium is actually on one of the top floors when you're going up the escalator and all of the football helmets from all the high schools. I remember seeing that and feeling so included in really part of the community, just seeing my high school's helmet on there. Just like I said, I'm a football fan, so thought that was such a unique touch that I really admired about the stadium. I overcame not knowing if I was good enough, elite enough to be on a team, being compared to such amazing women. I have gained so much confidence from being in this role. I'm excited to be an asset to the Minnesota Vikings and to the community, and I think just overcoming those insecurities really changed how I got to where I am today and where I'm going to go for the rest of my life.
Shut the fuck up, you cunt!
I knew I was going to do it. No, we didn't. I'm done. I got tears. I'm freaking tears in my eyes. I wish this was a live show. I wish it was. Give me the footage.
Fans, my name is Tova. I'm originally from Warroad, Minnesota, and this is my rookie season as a Minnesota Vikings cheerleader. I realized I loved to dance when I was really little. I actually started dancing when I was about 3 years old, and after I was tap dancing to Itsy Bitsy Spider, I found that I actually busted open my chin, and I quit dance for years, and then I rediscovered my love in middle school, and I rejoined dance, and then I realized I should have never quit, and I loved every minute of it. I fell in love with the Vikings in high school. I've always loved following Minnesota sports. It's just really fun way to feel connected to a larger part of Minnesota. What I'm looking forward to most for my first season as an MVC is the very first time I get to do school with my teammates next to me. I think that's going to be a surreal moment when I am out on the field in the end zone with our teammates celebrating our first touchdown. What I would tell someone looking to audition for the MVC is to just go for it. And I went into it not knowing anyone, and I feel like a lot of people can be intimidated by that, just not knowing anyone. So go there, be open to the experiences, and take advantage of every opportunity you're given, and just know that only great things can come from it, no matter if you're making new friends, if you make the team, or just have a great experience to talk about later on. I have lots of people that inspire me, that I have 41 women around me that I think are so inspiring, that it's really powerful to be surrounded by women that are strong and motivated and like-minded, and it really pushes you to be a better version of yourself while you feel like you're also sharing your strengths with them. So I feel like the 41 women I'm with every day for the Vikings are some of the most inspirational women I get to spend time with. Thanks for watching, everyone. Can't wait to see you all this season. Bye.
Bye, bitch. He gone.
Baby, tell her to replace her. She's gone. She's gone. She's gone. Learn how to face it. Learn how to face it. I can't believe it. She's gone. Oh, why? Take her. She's gone.
Bye, bitch.
My name's Taylor, this is my rookie season, and I'm from Blaine, Minnesota. Well, I actually started as an all-star competitive cheerleader for 13 years. I never really did dance. I did a little bit of high school fall dance team, but I really found out that I loved cheerleading when I was very little, when I got into gymnastics, moved on to competitive cheerleading, and continued on with that, and was ready to take on my next challenge as an MVC. Well, I was pretty young when I first tried out for the team. I tried out when I was 18, and I made training program my first year, and I decided to give it another try.
There's not going to be a next time, you fucking dumb.
Hey, hey, take it easy when you talk to me, okay?
I told you a long time ago, you fucking little monkey, not to fuck me.
Hey, who the fuck do you think you're talking to, huh? You wanna fuck? Who the fuck do you think I am, you fucking dumb boy? Come on, brother. Do you wanna go to war? Come on, do you wanna go to war? We'll take you to war, okay?
Tony, coño, cálmate, man.
Alex, you there? Hey!
He's not there. Cálmate, man.
And I ended up making it this year, so yeah, it was just all about committing, practicing even more, and getting a hold of the MVC technique.
Bitch.
I fell in love with the Vikings ever since I was little. I was born into a family that loved the Vikings. We always watched the games. I remember Sundays during the day, that's all we dedicated our days to, were watching the Minnesota Vikings, especially rooting on Randy Moss back in the day.
Not even really being able to run as he shoots the moon to the fans here in Green Bay.
That is a disgusting act by Randy Moss, and it's unfortunate that we had that on our air live. That is disgusting by Randy Moss.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you!
Someone that inspires me would have to be my grandma. I've always looked up to her ever since I was little. She's a great role model and always keeps me going. Ever since I was little, I had a list of my top 3 dream jobs, and one of them was being an MVC, the other one was to be a news anchor, and then to continue on my career of modeling.
Let's win this game. Skol Vikings, honor your name. Go get that first down, then get a touchdown. Rock 'em, sock 'em, fight, 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 fight. Go Vikings, run up the score. You'll hear us yell for more. V-I-K-I-N-G-S. Skol Vikings, let's go.
My name is Mariah. This is my second year on the team, and I'm from Minneapolis. I wanted to become a member of the MVC because it has been in my family since before I was born. My aunt was a member of the MVC in the 80s, and then my grandpa also drove bus for the Vikings. During my time with the MVC, the moment that stands out to me the most is running out of the 2 doors right before the game starts for the first time. That is an experience like no other. The fans are going wild, music's playing, smoke's blowing. It's such a great experience. Outside of the
During my time with the MVC, the moment that stands out to me the most is running out of the 2 doors right before the game starts for the first time.
MVC, I am currently a receptionist and an accounting assistant at a marketing agency. My hobbies are, I love being outside, so going hiking in the trails or just going for walks. That's really fun to me. I also love shopping, like every girl. A special talent I wish I had was singing. The only places I sing currently are in the shower or in the car. I'm surprised I haven't broken any windows. If I could time travel, I would travel to the 80s because one of my favorite artists is Michael Jackson, and I would love to go to one. Michael Jackson, and I would love to go to one of his concerts and meet him. My favorite movie is The Emperor's New Groove, and my favorite movie quote is from that movie, and it's, what's his name? When Cusco says, "You threw off my groove," because we all have our groove, and sometimes it just gets thrown off by somebody. My favorite movie quote is from that movie, and it's, what's his name? When Cusco says, "You threw off my groove," because we all have our groove, and sometimes it just gets thrown off by somebody. My favorite go-to dance move is this. Yep. I call it the Mariah. Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, you cunt!
We're done. I knew I was going to do it. No, we didn't. I'm done. I got tears. I'm freaking tears in my eyes. I wish this was a live show. I wish this was Give me the footage.
If there was a movie produced about my life, I would want Jennifer Aniston to play me. I feel like she's a great actress, and I can relate to her.
What's up, Joey?
How you doing?
If someone was going to play me in a movie, I would have to choose Rashida Jones. A lot of people actually tell me that she's my doppelganger.
One thing that I miss about being a kid for sure would have to be the naps. If I could have nap time in the middle of the day at work every day, that would be the best possible outcome. So I would say for sure I miss taking naps every single day. My favorite phone app would have to be Instagram. I love following new people, especially dog Instagrams, and I just love scrolling through and seeing, different photography and those kinds of things.
Right now in the trunk of my car there are white practice boots and a blanket. That's about it.
A grisly discovery in the search for a missing woman from Minneapolis. Police there say they found the body of 24-year-old Mandy Matula. Her remains discovered by a hiker in a shallow grave in a park about 70 miles north of Minneapolis. An apparent gunshot wound to the head.
My guilty pleasure that no one knows about is that when I'm really hungry, I like to eat by myself so I don't have to have any manners.
Other than dance, my favorite sport to participate in is track. I actually ran track for my collegiate track team where I was a sprinter, so definitely love to run and run fast.
Fucking cunt!
If I could be a cartoon character, I would be Kim Possible.
I'm your basic average girl, and I'm here to save the world. You can't stop me 'cause I'm Kim Possible. Danger or trouble, I'm there on the double. You know that you always can call Kim Possible. So what's the sitch? Call me, beat me if you wanna reach me.
If I could be a cartoon character, I would be Kim Possible.
I knew I was gonna do it. No, we didn't. I'm done. I got tears. I'm freaking tears in my eyes. I wish this was a live show. I wish it was. Give me the footage.
Because she fights crime and always does the right thing, and she has red hair. If I had a movie produced about my life, I would have Amanda Seyfried be me. I've been told that we look alike, so I think that she is a great candidate for that because I also do like to sing.
God, Needy. I have never heard you drop the F-bomb before.
I saw you. I saw the
Slow down, Tori. You slept. You sound like a sped.
I'm gonna call the police.
Okay. Why don't you narc me out? I have the cops in my back pocket, Needy. I'm fucking a cadet, remember?
What do you want from me?
Just want to explain some things to you.
If I could be a player for a day, I would be Laquan Treadwell, and I would travel back to Ole Miss to watch one of the games because those games are awesome.
Yeah, Laquan Treadwell, that motherfucker. He don't even see the fucking field right now. What a fucking bum, dude. He don't even see the fucking field, dog. Yeah, you was right about going back to Ole Miss because that was the only time he was seeing playing time. He was actually out on the goddamn field contributing. He ain't been doing shit since he came to y'all, dog. So I'm glad you threw that little wrinkle in there because if you didn't throw that wrinkle in there, you was about to get fucking slapped. You the only cheerleader that said something right. But you chose the wrong fucking player, though, because he don't get on the field in the pros. You got to relive that shit through college.
Love keeping in touch with all my friends.
Nah, I know about your ass like Snapchat. You been on there Snapchatting with niggas late at night and shit. I know what you be doing. Don't be fooling me now. Don't be fooling me now.
Two things I miss about being a kid. One, not having to pay bills or having to worry about money or anything like that.
but I also miss a scheduled nap time. That would be really great to have that. My celebrity crush would definitely have to be Beyonce. She is just...
Nobody can say no when Jesus says yes. Nobody can say no.
On another level to me. I just went to her concert and she is like so inspirational. She's just like, just work hard is what she does. You know, dream big, but work hard. And that is just so cool to me because I've watched her since I was a kid, and I'm now to see her just so successful, and that makes me want to be that successful too.
Sprinkler or something, like this or something. I don't know.
Thanks for watching, Vikes fans.
Shut the fuck up, you cunt!
You feed off the crowd, you feed off your teammates. It's so much fun to be able to perform for that size of an audience week to week. Your heart's racing, you hear the fans, and just trying to really enjoy that moment. You're surrounded by, this incredible team and part of an amazing organization, and with cheering fans, and being a part of something that's so much bigger than yourself. I work in higher education. I love working in the college environment and helping students through that process. It's been an incredible experience to be behind the scenes. I did it as a student, and now I'm, being on the other side of that line, and it's just great to be able to help another student reach that goal of, walking across the stage and graduating.
When you speak, 4 or 5 people listen. I let your ass on here so you can get yourself a little audience. All right? When I speak, thousands hear me. So you're the bitch because you can scream and yell. And guess what? When a tree falls in the forest, is anybody here? No. You're gone, and I'm still here.
When I walk in the locker room, I know I have an incredible support system. No matter what's going on in your life, something exciting happens, they're the first people that I want to tell. It's just been an amazing experience to get to know all these girls, and they come from such different backgrounds, and they're so interesting, and so much fun to be around, and inside the locker room, on the football field, and outside. It's been wonderful to be a part of a team.
Yes, I can say it unabridged because I've got the power and you've got nothing. So take your little Bojangles ass back to the east side and hang out at the rib joint. Bitch. Bye, bitch.
We're done.
I knew I was going to do it. No, we didn't. I'm done. I'm live show. I wish this was a... Give me the footage.
I fell in love with it. Stepping on the field for the first time as a rookie, I knew that this was my home. It almost feels life-changing, and I always say that if I ever lose those butterflies when I go on the field, that I probably need to stop doing what I'm doing. But it's amazing because every single game I still get butterflies, and I still get that feeling, that just adrenaline rush, and that
adrenaline rush now, adrenaline rush now, adrenaline rush now, adrenaline rush, come on!
I am a certified ballet instructor. I've been teaching ballet since I was in high school. I get to teach dancers from 3 on up to professional, and that I've never stopped loving that. Girls come into my class and they're like, oh, I hate ballet. At the end of the year when I have girls say, I never thought I would love a ballet class, but I love your class. And that, to me, oh, that's rewarding. I'm a ballet nerd.
Hayden, stop! Kendall, was that a plie? Was that really a grand plie? Do it again, start over. You can all thank Christy for my mood. She stood at my front desk and yelled the F word 17 times. That's sickening!
Oh, Jill, I'm sorry.
Chloe, it has nothing to do with you. You are a wonderful little girl, and everybody likes you.
I feel rotten that I have to send Chloe in there on the heels of this big argument that I had with Abby. We're going up against Kathy and her candy apples, and Kathy brings out the worst in Abby.
Abby should walk in there and leave everything that happened outside of the classroom outside.
Chase her, go! Chase her, keep running. Kendall, you're chasing her!
What? What did she do?
Kendall, when you chase someone, should you be in front of them or behind them?
When Kendall and Chloe and Maddie all ran to the middle and they all got balled up and she yelled at Kendall.
Okay, Kendall, meet Asia. You're going to chase her around this room. When you get up, you go behind her. You fall in line behind her.
I know, but she was still doing her grande when we rolled up.
I expect you to go into another room or the den and start working on that number. Every step of it. Go.
I work my...
I don't have anything to discuss.
Listen, I
but
need
why
to
is your
find
kid
out...
crying? Everybody else...
Because
everybody else
you don't scream at any other kid like you scream at her.
You say one thing to that kid and boo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo, she's crying to her mother. You know what, Kendall? You want to be the baby of the team? That's fine. Go. There's the door right there.
Abby, I wish it were that easy. And if that's really what you want, then we will.
That's not what I want, but I don't want
what you wanted.
Crying, boo-hoo.
I don't either. The other moms can't.
The kid is a brat.
Are you kidding me?
She's crying.
There are brats in there, and Kendall's not one of them, and you know it.
Congratulations, Chloe. Great job.
Thank you.
You danced really well.
Thank you.
But I need you to realize you're now taking private lessons at the studio like you should have been all the time.
No, she always did.
You need to look at the attendance record at our studio because you have a weird sense of when she was there.
I don't because I drive her. So I know when I'm racing to get there.
Maybe she's sneaking out the back door to meet some guy. I don't know.
Don't say that about a 12-year-old. That's
wrong.
wrong.
You're pushing that point. See what our mother does? I want to give this kid some praise, and Satan, Satan destroys it. And if you're not going to improve the way Maddie's improving, then you'll be replaced. That's it. There's no room for slackers on this team.
It is called I Just Want to Stay at Home and Eat Chips.
No. She can't even remember the name of the dance. I just want to sit on the couch and eat chips. Hence the couch. Is this not a couch? Could be a sofa. Could be a love seat.
I just thought it would be like my interview.
No.
I thought it was I just want to stay home and eat chips.
All I want to do is just stay home and eat chips.
Go. So the little smartass is trying to tell me that that's not the quote that she said, that we're wrong.
I'm not gonna have Abby be mean to my daughter anymore. I can't do it. Abby's not perfect. That's for sure. Abby, why'd you call Mackenzie a smartass? Why?
Because she was trying to contradict me.
No, she said I thought it was, I wanted to stay at home and eat chips because that's what I thought it was too. You don't have to call her smartass.
Well, but you didn't hear the way she said it.
Okay, but I don't think you should call her smartass.
I'll never call her anything again.
She said other kids would just remember it in 2 minutes. She's like, okay, well, we have 20 seconds done.
Just calm down. Kenzie, you know how this goes. She's just being mean and rude like she always is. I just don't want to do it.
Abby needs to take something out on someone and she's taking it out on us. But just...
You three are doing solos. I don't want anyone on this team that is not a first place winner. If you win, it makes my studio look better. Maddie, you didn't win. Your sister beat you, so you failed. It doesn't look good for the studio.
Abby has too much on her mind. She moved the team to LA, she's trying to open a brand new studio, and now we're on a losing streak. Even Maddie hasn't won first place yet.
Let me ask this question to all of you. How many people are sitting on a yoga ball every morning? Okay, so you don't really want to do this, right?
I do.
Well, get off your butt, walk over to Ross, and buy a ball. That's your fault, all of you. Don't embarrass me.
That's ridiculous. We have great kids. She doesn't realize what great kids we have.
Look at her front foot, not doing it.
Okay, she hasn't had a stretch class in how long?
Listen,
That's
why
not
can't
true,
your
ladies.
smart kid do it in the bedroom? Why can't she stretch on her own?
You know what, Abby? You know they have not had a decent stretch class. You can't travel around the world, get in here, and expect them to be amazing. They need to stretch every day.
Then they should stretch every day. You don't need a teacher. Don't you want your kid to be better than the rest of the
She is, in my mind, yeah.
Kendall, you're finished for today.
Abby, stop it. Why do you have to pinpoint one kid all the time?
You're the one telling me that your kid's better than everybody else.
I said in my mind, she's fine. This isn't about you, Kendall.
It is about you.
No, it's not.
It is not.
It is not.
Well, Kendall, I guess when we were shooting that video in that airplane hangar, you should have been in class, sweetheart.
No, that's not what we said.
I'm done. You are more worried about your friendships with all of these women than your own kids, and you know it.
My kids,
the same thing about worrying about a guy instead of your own kids. Yes.
My kids come
Going
first
from
to
one
me.
husband to another instead of just worrying about your kids? Please.
We have a happy household.
Well, your kid doesn't look very happy to me. Really?
Absolutely.
I think Sophia Lucio rocked her world. One more thing, all of you kids, you need to listen up. If one person really has the dreams and the passion to do this for a living, nothing should get in their way. Melissa, listen to what I'm saying.
I'm hearing you.
Nothing should get in their way.
And I know.
Not your personal life, not their dad's personal life, not some other kid. It has nothing to do with that. Maddie needs to focus. The dance studio is the place that she thinks of as home.
I know that.
And you ripped her out of there and let her sit in the parking lot for 12 hours. I feel sorry for Maddie. She had a good thing going. Melissa, you're doing your kid an injustice. I am not going to sit in a dressing room with a bunch of kids and a bunch of disrespectful mothers. I knew right then and there her mother, Kelly, left the chair in the studio. Dingbat.
Oh, look, she's looking to see if it's...
Where are the stoppers? I wanted these rubber stoppers.
I'll have them for the competition.
No stoppers. I mean, really? This is important, Kelly. Do something. Done.
You, Abby.
You don't need them for the competition. I told you to do it for today. Look at that language. Doesn't that embarrass you? That she has to use language like that? That's what a truck driver uses.
Why would she do that to Paige?
You're finished. Next. Who's solo?
We're done. You're not doing a solo. Neither of my kids are doing a group dance.
That's fine.
Okay?
That's fine.
Good luck making your bills without my tuition.
I pay for costumes and props, and I don't get them. I've been here all day making costumes for you while you were down the road eating. Stop eating. That's why you're fat. Goodbye.
You were a mean girl when you were 12? You're still a mean girl.
I want to go home.
We have. Paige was frightened because Abby is a 400-pound woman and threw a chair with my daughter in the room.
You can credit me for the rest of my tuition for the month. And rip up my credit card number.
As a woman, it's ultimately the best thing that you can do for yourself is to surround yourself by other people who are accomplished in their own worlds. You want to practice hard so you can play hard. And I mean, that's what we're doing. We get out there and we're prepared, we're excited, and we just have the time of our lives.
Bye, bitch.
We're done. I knew I was going to do it. No, we didn't. No, we didn't. I'm done. I have tears. I have freaking tears in my eyes. I wish this was a live show. I wish it was live. Give me the footage.
I'm Diane. I'm from a military family, and I am a Detroit Lions cheerleader. The first time we found out my older brother wanted to go into the Army, it was kind of scary because you never know what to expect with the Army. I just knew he wanted everything for everybody else. When we found out he was coming home, it was definitely probably the best day our family has ever experienced, I think. When I found out my younger brother also wanted to join, same thing. It was very overwhelming and a little scary, but I knew it was going to be the best for them. I was proud of them, for sure. The military, with it being so close to home as well, I am near Selfridge. So that's always been a really cool thing growing up, having Selfridge right there and always seeing the planes. When I got booked for the Selfridge event last season, I was ecstatic because it's such a big part of my life. I mean, I don't know if I could ever go out there and do what they do, but what they do is just, it's unbelievable, and I thank them so much. I love my family, and with my niece and my nephew being born into our family, I was honored to be named my niece's godmother. I was really excited to kind of take what I've learned in life and teach her as she's growing. I mean, they just bring a whole different kind of love into your life. Me being a cheerleader, first of all, my oldest brother's son, Braden, loves it. He's like my #1 fan. Her, I mean, I don't think she realizes it, but I think when she does, I think she'll think it's the coolest thing ever. My favorite part of this job is actually being able to do what I love to do, is perform. It's one of the best jobs I've ever had in my life.